Um, y'all know. Um, I am happy to be here. Let's get that first and foremost straight. I am happy to be here. I do want to, however, remind you guys that like it takes the littlest to burn me out. So if you ever notice me streaming late, or if you ever notice me like not on time, it's usually because I'm working up the attitude to sit down for a period of time and talk about stuff. It's a lot different if, let's say, I could do one segment and then do like, it'd be a lot different if I was recording these offline, because if I was recording these offline, it would be to my own time. Like, it doesn't matter when I do it during the day, as long as it's quiet, as long as I have this, as long as I have that. You know, I don't need an audience. I'm just preparing for the next video. When I'm doing live streaming, there's this mode, and it's hard for me to explain, but I'm also a performer, so I'm going to try and put it in those terms. When I do my poetry performances, whatever, like, I make sure that I isolate myself before I get on stage, and I turn into like the guy who can do the bars and remembers all the words. Like, I'm not like this on stage. Like, I have a personality, but it's different. Obviously, you can understand that. That's not the hard part. I'm always trying to bring the best stream to you, or the best content to you that I think matters to me. And some days I will literally sit here and be like, I want to stream, and then nothing matters to me. And I want to lay down on the couch for 3 hours and take a nap. Like that type of shit, you know, the depression, and I'm taking the medicine for it, you know, I'm here with it. But I'm just letting you know, like, I enjoy being here. The inconsistency, I guess, right now with my schedule and how I'm learning, and I'm trying to learn enough that I feel comfortable sticking to a certain amount of days, a certain amount of time, a certain time slot, so we can all experience things together, because I also understand that in order to get bigger, you have to have that locked down. I could have 100,000 people in here, but if they don't know what time to get here, the 100,000 are always going to be scattered. So I got to lock down a time. Understandable. I get that. I'm working on it, is what I'm trying to say. And I want to be better come next year. So this month is going to be a little scattered, just because I got to put myself in the mode of it. And I'm also trying to, get a job, trying to make a little extra cash on the side, do what I got to do there, go do what I got to do here. So I'm trying to keep these streams at a decent also time, because I don't want to just hop on and be like, yo, I'm here for 45 minutes and then I'm gone. Even if I could do that and just start at the same time each day, I'd probably prefer that. Um, right, unless I notice the pattern, right? And things that happen on this stream are random. Like, I'll get rated by somebody with 100 viewers on one random day when I wasn't even supposed to be streaming, and I was doing a panel or something. So these events don't even happen on time or in scheduled or repeated fashion anyway. So as I'm trying to put this world together, like, we grew. We were at 0 at this time last year. Where I think we were at this used to be my old streaming page when I used to just stream fighting games back in like 2015, 2016. I think even past that, because I know I had some streams from like 8 years ago, so maybe 2014. I used to be known as something else on the internet. I miss those days. Anyway, but like 0 pretty much. And now look at us. We're almost at what, 430? Like, that's crazy. And it's always consistent viewers. Y'all always come through. Even when you can't, even when you can. Y'all hit me up on Twitter. Y'all be hitting me up on Instagram. The YouTube is popping off, so that shit is crazy. Like, we're doing something here. And I'm coming to grips with that, because the more, or the larger I get and the more consistent I get, the more I have to put things in perspective, because I'm also getting older. I want to make sure that all my ducks are in a row before I fully commit to, like, all right, this is a 5-day-a-week thing. I want to talk every day for 3 hours. I stream from 2 to 5, and I'll give you the rundown on everything you might have missed that day, all the news, all the coverage. We play a couple games together, and it's done. See, those type of things, like, and I'll even, you guys can see it on the screen, there. Like, that's all of that stuff is stuff that's been backed up all of this is stuff that's been backed up for maybe, I don't know, a couple months now. And that's because some days I just can't do it. I just can't sit in front of this screen, in front of this camera for a certain amount of time and lock myself down to talking. Like, I can't do it. And I know that that will hinder my success somewhere down the road. And maybe at that point, I'll say, all right, I got to buckle down. If I really want to do this, I'm going to do this. But until we get to that point, bear with me is what I'm pretty much saying. For my YouTube audience, I know that you're getting uploads that seem kind of old. We're backlogging. So at this point in time, you're probably, if I really wanted to do it like I used to do it, I would just upload everything at once. But I also know that really fucks with like your notifications. You start seeing video after video after video. You're not gonna sit there and watch video after video after video. So I try to upload once or twice, but they're all up there. They're all done. Like, I just have to make them public, and I don't. You get me? I think about these things. I think about people. I think about how I watch content. Do I watch people? Do I wonder at like 5 o'clock if Hassan Abi's on, and if he's not, like, I wonder what happened type thing. I'm trying to gain that trust with you guys that I am here. I am doing something. It might just not be the best day for me to get on. So I might have to move the day. Now, if we just do 3 days a week, and I pick whichever 3 days, and as we get closer into the week, I figure out my schedule, and I'm like, okay, I really don't want to do it this day, so I'll move it to that day. We'll do a small party stream at like 10 o'clock at night, and that'll be that day's stream. We can make it themed. But I have to build that with the community, and that's why you guys are here. And that's why I appreciate you. And I hate going into these things because I feel like sometimes, streamers don't always tell you what's on their head. And they just, they're sitting there. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the chat, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. I love it. I do love it. This means don't stop doing it. But that's not what I'm here for. Because if I was here for that, then I'd have a sub goal somewhere. I'd have a follow goal. I used to, y'all remember the Paradigm loading screen? I remember when we hit 50. Like, I'm not here for that anymore because people are already trusting me to be on their shows, to give my opinion. People are trusting me with believing that what I'm saying is the correct thing. And that's where I'm building. That's where I'm focused on right now, is making sure that every time I upload something, I go live, I'm bringing y'all the best of me. Because if I do, and I've done this before, if I go on and I'm really tired and I tell you and I just want to talk about like what's on my head, a personal issue, let's talk about emotions, let's talk about being a person. I had this whole thing where I was going to do a long video on why gaming sucks. The internet aged you, like actual like videos, landmark videos that people all watch. It's the million view beautiful diatribe. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. It's a beautiful diatribe about like a question that might be on everyone's heads, and we can figure out how to progress intellectually and emotionally through this video. It's very well done, very well structured. I got ideas. And I don't always know what's going to be the most popular with the same group of people that come and watch my stream. Some days I might be on that mode and they'll be like, oh, he's not malding today. He's not angry. All right, click off. Or I vibe with the energy like always, but like he's not really talking about something I'm interested in. So I'll click off. And it's like, I'm trying to get this stream to a point where I can do these things personally. A lot of this is personal stuff. And I want to share it with you guys because I don't want to sit here and pretend like for 3 hours, all I care about is if this thing don't focus, focus. Anyway, I would just prefer a world in which I could be as lackadaisical as I am in the form of, what I'm going through mentally, blah, blah, blah. And at the same time, you guys rock me whenever and wherever I'm at. I want you to be here because I'm an inviting personality who, no matter what he's talking about, no matter what stupid shit he going on, y'all fucking with it because it's me saying it. I don't want people to be here on the ideals that like, I can't wait for the next malding moment, or I can't wait. Like, hi, my name's Paradigm. You might eventually learn my real name. It's in my Twitter. Like, name's Marquise. Like, I'm a black kid from Harlem. And I'm trying my best here. So stick along for the ride. And if you're on YouTube, hit that like, subscribe. the bell to stay notified. I'm going to continue on my Twitch stream, and you should be here. Twitch.tv/the_paradigm_shift.